and take it away.
Hello everybody, it is Heather and Jason Devan with Devan Clan Productions. Thank you guys for being here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Instagram. And it is somebody's birthday today. What are you doing? I'm pointing at you.
I was pointing to the cards and birthday signs.
Just in case you haven't noticed,
it was
actually, happy birthday sign.
It was yesterday. So.
Your birthday today. Happy birthday!
So thank you so much for all the birthday messages, and I love you. Lots of love. I was definitely feeling the love. Just like last year, I got a lot of love. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It made my day. So
if you watched this video, you heard it was his birthday, comment happy birthday.
Yeah, or not. or let's watch something scary, because today we got a new thing going on. You'll notice, those of you who are new, you'll notice a little new. Those of you who aren't new will notice that the lighting is a little different right now, because we're going into spooky mode for us when we watch and react to this. And we are going to react to Litidry, or awesome channel. We'll leave the link in the description. Make sure you go and join their channel and subscribe, because they are awesome. And we are going to be reacting to scary TikToks that keep me up all night, and we're going to start at the very beginning to see how scared we get. Volume 1.
I love stuff like this.
There we go.
Excited.
So with that, let's activate scary mode in 1, 2, 3. Well, it's already switched.
Nice.
So we should look a little eerier and spooky. Okay, here we go. Headsets on.
Glasses ready.
You got your earphones on?
For some reason, I always forget to take my earphones.
I know we're old school with the earphones.
We're working on it.
We're getting the mic.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all this set up though. So here we go. Let's see what we're working
Okay.
with.
I love scary stuff.
I've heard of Jeff the Killer.
What?
The situation. There's a madman in my house. He killed both my parents. Alright, calm down. What's your name? James. James, are you hiding? I'm hiding in the closet. Okay, that's good. Can you give me the description of the mad killer? He's wearing a black pants. And his face is burnt with cuts on the corners of his mouth. Please send help. We're doing our best, James. I need you to be quiet. Okay. I'll be quiet. Alright, good. Can you give me your address? James, can you give me your address?
Censored.
Oh, for the address.
Alright, we're sending the police your way. He's in front of the closet. James, be perfectly quiet. Help us on the way. James? James? Hello? James!
We have a similar scene in our.
This is pretty
I
messed
know.
up.
Okay, here we go.
You've been
that one
warned.
was like,
Yeah.
didn't. That
This
was
is
fake.
Joe Metheny, a serial killer claiming to have killed 13 people.
Okay.
He would gut his victims and then mix their flesh with animal meat to sell as burgers at his fast food stand. He said the only time he felt vaguely guilty was when children ate the sandwiches. But even then,
It's
Metheny
disgusting.
justified his actions by telling himself it was their parents' fault for being so stupid and allowing them to eat it. He was found dead in his cell at the Western Correctional Institution in Cumberland, Maryland, 2017.
I know that place.
Yeah, that was creepy. I like ghost stuff, not.
This is a true horror. This video is to educate you on the dangers behind this book. Do not go anywhere close
Listen.
to the world of jinns.
Let us know
You don't
down
have
below.
to tell me twice, because I ain't
Let
reading
us know
this
down
book.
below if this is actually, if you believe that. And- 'cause
Regardless if you believe it
sounded
or not.
pretty true.
Yeah,
Born
I'm
curdling
staying away from
facts
that book.
you wish you never knew. Best of 2020, 2021, and 2022. This video shows a man playing dance
He's pretty good at
and
it.
being
Ah,
unknowingly killed by some people
Not
making fun of him. The man, Adam Lanza, 6 months later would
Like
shoot his mother in the head while she was
kid.
asleep and drive to Sandy Hook Elementary School. where he would murder 6 adults and 20 children between the ages of 6 and 7. In the 1960s, scientists attempted to teach dolphins English. However, the experiments were cut short when one of the scientists, Margaret Lavatt, was caught having sex with a dolphin named
do
Peter.
you have us
She even
watching?
claimed that Peter initiated it, and after she left, he killed himself. In the 18th century, you could actually bring your cat
feed it to the
to
lions.
the London Zoo and
To
pay
get
your
in.
admission by feeding it to the
What?
lions.
Yes.
This photo
That's what you
shows
could do.
8-month-old Xiao Bao, who
my
is lucky to be
God.
alive because his mother stabbed him 80 times after he bit her while she was breastfeeding him. A 46-year-old man found and attacked a 13-year-old boy because he was killing him too many times in a game of Call of Duty. There have been countless cases of people's intestines being sucked out by vacuum toilets on airplanes. So if you want to keep your rectum, be sure to stand up before you flush. A man once donated his recently deceased mother's body for scientific research. Later, he discovered the research facility, sold it to the US Army for $5,000, strapped it to a chair, and blew it up with explosives. There are some Native Americans that sided with the Confederates during the Civil War, and some of them even owned slaves. On New Year's Day, this guy was drunk driving with his friends when they ended up killing 2 people. He then posted this video destroying the memorials of the people they killed and posted it to Twitter. All because his murderer friends were thrown into jail. Yuroko Onaja was in the middle of having sex with his 6th wife when his other wives caught him and became jealous. They forced him to do it with each of them, and he stopped breathing before he could get to the 5th wife. You know that moment when you're about to fall asleep and suddenly you flinch because you feel like you're falling? This is actually known as a hypnic jerk, and it alerts your body that you're dying, or at least thinks that it's dying. This is former NBA player Mark Jackson's basketball card. In the background are the Menendez brothers. They're sitting courtside shortly after killing their parents and just before getting married. Right now, at this very moment, there are tiny little bugs munching on your skin. More people have tapeworms than have dogs, which I guess makes them the most popular pet.
If you say that again, I'm going to stop it, show you what we're watching, and you're going to have to rewatch
There's
it.
always one that tastes a little bit different. Well, it's because there's a dead navel orange one.
I don't eat those.
Every single day, someone
is
takes
he-
the
he's
largest
eating?
shit in the world, and they have no idea.
Pause.
If you're
Alexa,
ever eating
pause.
crickets, make sure to chew them thoroughly and
Wait,
do not
Alexa,
swallow them alive.
alarm
They
off.
have tiny spines on their legs, which can cling to your throat and choke you to death. And the most blood-curdling fact of all, this series is over.
Can you do the one where the bride gets trapped in a chest? I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's called The Bride. This was a very popular one. So the story goes like there was a couple who had just gotten married, and during their wedding reception, they were having lots of fun, dancing, singing, and even
that
playing
music is
games
creepy
and
in my
contests. One of the games that they decided to play was hide and seek. The bride went up to the attic and was looking for a place to hide when she came across a giant chest. She opened the chest and climbed in, thinking nobody would ever find her in there, and that when they went up to the attic to look for her, she could pop out and scare them. Well, right after she had climbed into the chest, the top had slammed down and hit her in the head, knocking her unconscious. As she fell inside the trunk, the lid then slammed closed and locked. Everybody was looking for her, but nobody looked inside the trunk. After a while, they started searching elsewhere, searching all over the wedding venue and even all across town. Nobody knows how long she was banging on the trunk after she had come out of her unconscious state, but still, she was all the way in the attic and nobody could hear her. After a while of searching for her, all of her friends and family decided that she was gone and that they would just stop looking for her. Nobody ever knew what happened to her, except for one day, a maid was looking for something in the house where the wedding venue had taken place. She went up into the attic searching for this item and thought, maybe it's in the trunk. So she opened the trunk, and to her horror, the corpse of the bride
Can you imagine?
was in the trunk, withered away to only a skeleton. Wearing her wedding
Ooh,
dress.
that's a good creepy
That's
story.
horrible.
That was a good creepy one though.
Horrible. Like, what a way to
heard the
die.
story of the little girl that would pray to Lucifer.
Hell?
The story takes place in Tijuana back in 2005. So this little girl would pray
That's
to Lucifer every
bad
night.
parenting.
She would
Right?
ask for her mother, her
parents
father,
thought of that.
everybody in her family, and then she would say also for Lucifer because nobody prays for him. And obviously the mother one day overheard her and she thought it was weird and she asked her what that was about, and the little girl would just evade the question, wouldn't even talk about it. But one day, mysteriously, the little girl died. And at her funeral, this guy, dressed, very humble, came and paid for everything. The funeral, all the expenses. And he just signed with an L. That was it. So the mother confronts this man and says, why are you doing this? And he says, because she was the only one that prayed for me.
That was meh.
Scary stalkers caught on camera. This scared man was recording a video with his phone saying that someone was following him.
I'm pretty sure I
Gracie's snoring behind me.
Circuitous route. See that woman back there? I've been taking a rather circuitous route around. And she got interested in what I was up to.
This woman was returning home when suddenly... This woman was peacefully walking around with her son, but then...
What was that?
What?
People following people and trying to rob them and stuff.
Pictures with creepy
That's where that
backstories.
jujitsu kung fu comes in.
Hotel manager pouring acid into pool because he only wanted white people to use it.
Oh my goodness, they should have pushed it. Everybody should have got it.
Youngest mother ever recorded. At only 5 years old, she had a rare condition called precocious puberty. The father was never found. Seconds after this photo was taken, both boys were struck by lightning.
Hope they survived.
What?
This was the last photo taken of a volcanologist who moments later was killed by a volcanic eruption. The night this photo was taken of a mum and 2 sons. The son on the left paid to friends to kill her and his brother.
I think I saw that on Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah. I don't think I'm sleeping tonight, Ed.
Humans came.
Yeah, right.
Lick, too.
Humans.
In the beginning.
A young woman was home alone with her dog. She was closing the windows and locking the doors before getting into bed, when one window wouldn't lock. She decided to leave it and just go to bed as usual. As she gets into bed, her dog takes his usual spot under her bed. She knows she's safe when he's there. In the deep of the night, she awakens to the sound of dripping coming from the bathroom. She's scared and doesn't want to get up to check. So she reaches down to the dog under the bed for a lick of reassurance, as she usually does. She falls back to sleep. Once more the girl is awakened by the sound of dripping and again reaches for her dog's reassuring lick.
There's some
And then
guy under
falls
the bed
soundly
going.
back to sleep. Awakened once again, and now curious, the girl gets up to have a look to see where the dripping is coming from.
Her dog.
She opens the bathroom door, and what she found was horrific.
Her dog was hanging from the shower.
Humans can lick too. That's like the Boston story of the roommates. And it says, a good thing you didn't turn the lights on. I'll have to tell that story sometime.
That's kind of a creepy story.
That's a takeoff of it.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, it's still creepy.
It's a takeoff.
Looks like I won't be playing any VR today.
Well, it looks like.
What's he doing?
Wait.
You see something?
I thought I saw something. See? Something moved in the background over there. See that dot on the wall? In the background? You don't have it.
I don't need them because it's far away, so I really don't need them. I wear readers. But
well,
yeah. Do you see something?
That thing right there.
Oh shit!
Moving.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
What is that? Look at that.
What? What? What?
Oh, it's like a little person. It's like a little kid.
Yeah, that one. That
was
good.
weird,
That
though.
was good. That was good.
Liturgy.
Okay.
Great start. Those were
I'm
creepy
already ready
ones.
to watch the
I'm
next one.
excited to get to like because he mixes it up with like odd, weird, and scary.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun little journey to go down. To get scared with us, watch these late at night, and let us know what you think about the lighting.
Oh yeah.
Our creepy lighting as opposed to our normal reaction bright lightings. We figured we'd go creepier when we watch them because hopefully everybody's watching this in a creepy spot before you go to sleep or something like that.
And I actually prefer the ghost ones more than like the other ones. So we'll see how it goes. I know, but we'll see how it goes.
No, I gotta do them. We gotta do them all so we can see, so we can have those surprises. in
Yeah.
there. But as usual, if you made it this far,
Love you guys.
we love you, and we'll see you on the next go.
Mwah.
Peace.